but they are the two numbers to, you see, the object of this whole thing is you see, I give out this category, and you people call in with your clever responses. That's the whole purpose of this. It could be really funny and hilarious, and you see the category is the top 10. Look, a lot of you are probably saying Lassiter's ripping off Letterman, which is basically true, but you must understand that Letterman ripped off the Family Feud, and this is really funny stuff. I mean, this could really be funny stuff, and you see, we give out the category, and you people call up with 990-9352 in Hillsborough, 461-9352 in... Is this damn thing working? You want to get Wilson in here? I don't think the damn microphone's working. It's either that or I got a bunch of numbskulls out there, Mikey. Get Wilson in here. 990-9352 in Hillsborough, 461-9352 in Pinellas. You see, J-Corps is headquartered in Cincinnati, and that would kind of be like the home office there. And we came up with this really great idea for this Friday show. As a matter of fact, I checked it out with Michael around noon today. He said, "Oh my God, that's going to play like you wouldn't believe." I should have known right then and there to do religion or something like that. And you see what it is we're compiling the top 10 list as. And we did one for you to kind of give you an idea as to how it should be, and then we suggested a category. The category for this hour, for the top 10, it's kind of like, the Family Feud or the David Letterman, and it's the top 10 characteristics that a fox should have to catch Gary McHenry's eye. And we even gave you an example. We gave you number 10, and that is a pulse. That is very funny. That is really very, very funny, a characteristic that a fox should have to catch a pulse. And the rest of it should be relatively easy from there. And we have this very, very creative audience on Friday. Unfortunately, I think many of them are out of town. Clearwater, you're on the air at 970 WFLA. Hi.
I think the obvious. She must be able to play Yahtzee and let Gary win.
Play Yahtzee.
Know all the rules to Yahtzee, and of course she'll probably end up winning, but she's got to know how to fill in her little scorecard so it turns out that Gary can win.
All right. I think that is an excellent idea. Yeah. Where have you been all of my life? I mean, why have I had to sit here and sweat and become very apoplectic?
Well, I got the easy one. I got the first one.
Well, okay. So we have number 10, a pulse. Number 9, be able to play Yahtzee and lose.
That may be higher on the board, but you have to fill them all in first.
I think that's an excellent one, and I thank you very much.
Thank you.
They are just so sharp and Clearwater. That was Clearwater. Tampa, you're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Tampa.
How about she has to have her head in a cloud?
Head in the clouds. That would certainly help a great deal. Head in the clouds.
Hey, you made my weekend, Bob, with conga. I look forward to that every Friday. I'm psyched and I'm ready for the weekend.
Well, we kind of were easing up on conga for a while, but I'm such a traditionalist.
Yeah, I love it. Hey, can somebody say hi to you, please?
Well, I suppose.
Okay, just a minute. Hi, Bob Lassiter.
Well, hi there, little person. What is your name?
Bye, Bob Lassiter.
That's the most bizarre name I've ever heard in my entire life. Tampa, you're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Hello, Bob.
Yes, Tampa.
Hi. I think I have an idea. How about a convertible so he can scope him out while he's flying around up there in his airplane?
A what?
A convertible car.
Convertible?
Yeah, so when he's looking at traffic, he can look at the babes down there in the convertible. So he can get a better shot of them.
So to speak, yes, certainly wouldn't hurt, except that he would probably be leaning dangerously outside of the plane with his binoculars looking straight down.
Well, he's a dangerous kind of guy. I think he could handle it. A close second would have to be, a car with T-tops.
Oh, so to speak. Well, yes, I think that's a distinct possibility.
Yeah, that might only be like a number 3, but it might wind up in number 4. We'll see.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bob.
We are, of course, looking for the top 10 characteristics that a fox should have to catch Gary McHenry's eye.
Day passes to Big Daddy Don Garlitz's Museum of Drag Racing History.
And she needs a nice assortment of herpes complexes.
Okay.
Would you care for some more?
No. I knew when you said this was a great idea and that it would really play well at noon that, St. Petersburg Saints, you're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Hey, doggone it. How about brainwaves and not be on any kind of life support?
Well, that's fairly close to a pulse, but I'll accept that. Brainwave. Okay.
Oh,
well, it's no problem
good
there.
shot anyway, right?
Well, of course it is. It's a fantastic shot. Take care there. Don't shoot yourself in the foot, though. St. Petersburg Saints, you're on there at 970 WFLA. Hello, Saint. Saint once. Saint twice. Saint never again. Tampa, you're on there at 970 WFLA.
Hey, Bob, how you doing?
Oh, it's just fantastic.
Oh,
I
that's
just sweating
great.
bullets. I got 2.5 hours of this left.
Oh, yeah? Hey, how about a white cane?
A white cane. I like that one. I think it's probably the first. Playing Yahtzee, that was pretty good, too. White cane. I like that. I like it so much I'm actually even going to write it down.
Oh, yeah?
Excellent choice.
Okay, Bob.
Thank you.
You bet.
All right. Tampa, you're on there at 970 WFLA.
Hi, Bob.
Hi.
I think they have to have the characteristic of thinking that Lionel is the best talk show host in Tampa Bay.
Why would you say that?
Well,
What does
because
that
I
mean?
think Gary's women are kind of stupid.
Oh, okay.
That's about it.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. I'll take some more. They do pay me for this. Tampa, you're on the air at 9. Red bushy tail. Would you, could you whisper in my ear or something?
They might hear me.
I'll back up away from the microphone. Can't hear you.
What do you want from me?
I don't understand the red bushy tail thing.
I'll explain it on the break. I'm not going to
Explain it on the break. Great. Seminole, you're on there at 970 WFLA. Hi, Sam.
Yeah, hi. They could suntan nude in the backyard when he flies over. How's that?
Okay. Thank you. If I can read this. Top 10 characteristics a fox should have to catch Gary's eye. Number 10, a pulse. Number 9, play Yahtzee. Number 8, have a white cane. Okay. Now it's Tampa. Hi, Tampa. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Bob,
Yes.
how you doing today? Bob?
Are you serious?
Never mind.
Okay.
I've got a suggestion for you.
A suggestion.
How about at least one mammary gland?
Pardon?
How about at least one mammary gland?
One wazoo.
Right.
Okay, at least
That's a large criteria, but I think...
one wazoo. Okay. Thank you ever so much.
Okay.
I'll get back and check some of my notes here. And I gave them good examples of how to do this stuff. Sworn I did. All right, let's go to Land O'Lakes. Hi there, Land. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Hi, Bob. I'm Jeff at Land O'Lakes, calling you from a payphone. Had to get a contribution in for Gary McHenry. I would like to suggest that he have his girlfriend have a diaphragm that's wired for traffic reports so that he can suffer interruptus of a coitus kind.
Okay. You want me to write that one down?
And I thank you. Enjoy your show.
Hey, thank you ever so much. Tampa, you're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Hi, Bob. How's it going? I have one for you. How about a lifetime membership to the Magic Wand Car Wash, and she has to like Tom's snack foods.
Well, now we're starting to like. I like that. I'm going to write that one down. A membership, MEMBRSHIP, to the Brandon, and Wishy Washy. Actually, it is. They have the Magic Wand at the Brandon Wishy Washy. Okay, and Tom's. Excellent. A taste for Tom's gourmet vending machine food.
That's where we find him.
There is hope. There's somebody out. Mike, there's at least one of them out there that understands what all this is about. Hey, thank you ever so much.
Thank you.
With all of my heart and soul, I thank you ever so much. I truly, truly do. Tampa, you're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Yeah. Hi, Bob.
Hi there.
It's a stupid thing, but I'll go along with it. How about a den? We gotta have a den.
A den?
Yeah. Fox den.
A fox den.
Sure.
A fox den.
Okay.
Hey, sounds great to me.
Enjoy the show.
Thank you, but of course I liked most of the other ones too. Again,
did you hear that, Bob? She said it was a great show.
Yes, I heard that. You didn't have to. I was just trying to gloss right over it. Tampa, you're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Hello.
Hi there, Tampa.
Hi. It's the first time I called you, Bob. How about a pilot's license?
A pilot's license. Oh, I'm sure that would catch Gary McHenry's eye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Characteristics. Yeah, a fox should have to catch Gary's eye. Okay. Now it's Indian Rocks. Hi there, Indian. You're on there at 970 WFLA.
Hello there, Bob.
Hey.
This is my first time calling. This is a pretty strange world you guys live in there.
Oh, it's getting stranger all the time too.
See, I have the ideal.
No, try again some other time there. Let's see, St. Petersburg. St. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Bob.
Yes.
First time calling. Don't really care for you, but yesterday your monologue was superior, and I was really disappointed in the response of the whole Tampa Bay area.
Well, how about some characteristics? Top 10 characteristics here.
Pardon me?
How about some top 10 characteristics for
Bob McHenry?
Yes, about McHenry.
I think it's the highlight of your show when you go to him and he goes back to you. Just a conversation.
Well, thank you very much.
It's super, but I was really disappointed in the Tampa Bay area after that tremendous monologue yesterday.
Well, thank you very much.
And I really appreciated that, Bob.
Okay.
And that one wondered why I hung up on him 3 times.
Oh, lordy. I'm just pacing over here. You guys call in if you want to. Don't call in if you don't want to. I'm going to turn up the air conditioning a little bit there. There we go. Okay. So this was such a great idea. I really did, Mikey. I really thought they'd fall right into it. All right, here we go again. This time it's Town and Country. Hi, Town. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty common thing with most women, but if she gives it to Gary, he'll really appreciate it.
Oh, what's that?
It's the Yahtzee handshake.
The Yahtzee handshake?
Yeah, like when you're shaking the dice.
Uh-huh.
It's like an invisible cup in your hand.
Yes, I can certainly see that. St. Petersburg. St. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
A fish hook.
Fish hook.
Yeah, snag in the eye and yank it right out.
Uh-huh. Unbelievable. What a bunch of nerds. St. Petersburg. St. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
I hear he likes his foxes, especially when they wrap themselves all up in sheep's skins.
Uh-huh.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, take care there. What the hell? St. Petersburg. St. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Yeah, what about warm-blooded?
Warm-blooded. Okay. Warm-blooded it is. Palm, you see what you guys don't realize is that I was going to change this once every hour, and you see, I had come up with number 10 on each one of these. For example, let me give you this one here. Okay, the top 10 reasons for living in Tampa Bay. Okay, and number 10 was that the rents are too high in Selma, Alabama. You see, that's really funny stuff. That is really, really funny stuff. But I'm afraid, I don't know. I don't really know. It's, like there were the top 10 reasons for watching Cheryl Brown. We might have used that, or the top 10 excuses for not calling. Like number 10 for the top 10 excuses for not calling was that you might be conferenced with Betsy from Largo. That would have been, the top 10 reasons, number 10 there. And the top 10 reasons for watching Cheryl Brown, number 10, she's a lot cuter than Charles Kuralt. This is some really funny stuff here. And we used to really have a very, very funny Friday afternoon. Palm Harbor. Palm, you're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Listen, Bob, she would definitely have to have blue hair.
Oh, why is that?
Well,
you see, with a top 10, you're not supposed to have to ask to explain them. They're supposed to be self-explanatory. You know, things like, she should have a pulse.
Yeah.
You know, nobody would say, well, why would she have to have a pulse?
Bob, Gary, he sees those little ladies.
You know,
with
I think
blue
I might.
hair.
You know, Mike, I think I might be overstating the point when I say no one in this audience would ask, well, why would she have to have a pulse? What's the blue hair thing again, sir?
I say, you know, Gary, I'm sure he sees those little ladies in traffic all the time, and I'm sure they catch his eye.
Okay. That's thank you so much.
Thank you, Bob.
Please, can we break?
I'm afraid if we break, I may try to break from the studio.
You come to a Sherwin-Williams.
A few years ago when you was on that station, the worst day I ever
I
had.
remember. It was a big part of my life.
It was broadcasting doubleheader of the Atlantic Braves. And Atlanta lost 2 games. And guess what? They rebroadcast it the same day. And that day I heard Atlanta Braves lose 4 games. I never heard anybody lose 4 games in one day. Now, did I give you the thing for Gary?
I suppose it's a good thing. We don't carry baseball on the weekends here.
I think she should have that new... she should be able to ride a bisexual built for 2 or a trisexual built for 3.
Hey, she should be able to ride a bisexual
built for 2 or a trisexual built for 3. And that's my... Now, listen, I had to go because somebody's on my phone. Sayonara.
So glad to hear from him when I first heard the voice. So glad. St. Petersburg, St. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Yes, Bob.
Yes, yes.
No legs.
No legs.
Right. Just can't run.
Okay.
Thank you, Bob.
Okay.
Bye.
I can't begin to tell you how much fun and glee sitting around the living room this morning with a coffee and Mary and saying, "Oh, here's one. Let's try that." Oh God, we were having such a great time. Larg, go, Larg. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Hello, Bob. This is how I have a list. Number 9 must have an eye was no more than 50. Number 8, a catcher mitt. Number 7, go to cucumbers in her garden. Number 6, a Gisaline credit card. Number 6, a telescope. Number 5, 2 pancakes and a cork. Number 3, I think I have lost count. Number 2, headphones. And number 1, subscription to Pleasure Magazine. This is Hal. Good day.
Take care, Hal. Where do we get Hal and the Gazebo Man together, you know? St. Petersburg, St. You're on there at 970 WFLA, home of the stars.
Hello?
Formerly magnificent Lassiter. Yes, hello there.
Who's this?
Who did you want to talk to?
Mike.
Mike. Well, I'm Mike.
You're not Mike. I know Mike's voice.
Well, Mike doesn't accept calls on these lines.
Why?
Because these are my lines.
Since when?
Since it's the Bob Lassiter show. That's since when?
Oh, really?
Really. You see, these lines are for hip, cool people to call in on the Bob Lassiter show and take part in it.
Hip, cool?
Hip and cool people.
Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't hang up on her. I guess she eliminated herself. St. Petersburg, St. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Oh, magnificent moaner. I think the Fox would have to have the overwhelming desire not to exceed the maximum cargo weight of his airplane. That way she might possibly come to understand the meaning of the Mile High Club, as explained by Gary McHenry himself.
Okay. All right, well, we'll put that down as a character. I just want to go back and check this thing here. Okay, it's the top 10 characteristics a fox should have to catch Gary's eye. And I of course, started out with a pulse. Okay. Don Richards, standing by the WFLA News Desk. No doubt. Do you mind sharing your lunch with the great Fava? That was question number 10.
Hey, give me a chance. I've got carts loaded up here. Come on. All right, you ready?
Question number 10 was, do you mind sharing your lunch with a great fava? Fava to you, too. Question number 10. Can you recommend any new towns for Alan Gardner to salute? Can you recommend... Question number 9 was, can you recommend any new towns for Alan Gardner to salute? Question number 8. These are the 10 most asked questions of new WFLA employees. Question number 8. Do you mind curtsying to Mr. Lassiter? Question number 7 was, can you give the temperature in Venice with a straight face? Question number 7 was, can you give the temperature? So we give the temperature in Venice, which is, I mean, it's, wow. It's about 12 miles south of Key West. Can you give the temperature in Venice with a straight face? That was a question asked of many people here. Question number 6. Do you mind sitting next to Saving Sam at the office party? That's one that was used to really separate the men from the boys when they come in and say, whoa, no, I can't sit next to Saving Sam. And off they go. A lot of people lost out on the interview with that question. But question number 5. Question number 5. These are the top 10 questions asked of people. Do you promise to get your car washed at the Grand Prix, to eat all of your meals at Calb's Cove, to quit smoking, to buy your house at Woodridge, finance it through Town & Country Mortgage and Investment Corporation, and vacuum the carpets with an Auric vacuum cleaner? That was question number 5. Question number 4. Do you mind fixing up Gary McHenry with your roommate? Or anything else for that matter? Question number 3. I liked it better that way, Mike. Don't worry about it. Don't get bummed out, man. I think it worked out really nice. Question number 3. Do you promise to get your friends and neighbors to respect Don Richards so that we might narrow that gap between he and Paul Harvey? Question number 2. These are the top 10 questions that you see when people came in to apply here. These are the questions. Question number 2. Do you know how to make a... Damn. Could I start question number 2 over again? Question number 2. Do you know how to make a chair stop squeaking? And question number 1. This is question number 1. This is the most asked question of all, of the top 10 questions. This is number 1 of what was asked of all the people who applied here at WFLA in the last 6 months. Question number 1. Can you deal with a guy running up and down the halls hollering, "Good morning, good morning"? Little slow on the uptake there, Mike.
I thought you were going to do it one more time.
In rehearsal, we only did it twice. That's all we did in rehearsal. In the next hour, we'll have a new top 10. Let's see, where could we go here with this? I mean, I thought this one was...
How about the top 10 ways to get out of this building?
How about the top 10 reasons for living in Tampa Bay? Okay. I mean, if they can mess up the McHenry one, think what they're going to do with this one. Because this is, that's probably the toughest one of the whole lot, the top 10 reasons for living it. Now, and I've got the best one because rents are high in Selma, Alabama. So we will go with, I mean, if these people can't mess up this one, then they can't mess up nothing.